Hey guys, and welcome to the Watchtower Watch Views with your host DK, and it is time for another unboxing. So it is another AliExpress watch because I kind of had a few micros out and I wanted to get back to what the channel was about, which is cheap and cheerful watches that pretty much everyone can pick up, enjoy and get for, well, basically, if you're a young viewer, pocket money, and for anyone else, same money as you would pay for a couple of pints in the pub or a takeaway. And that's exactly what we have here today. So they've got it wrapped up in bubble wrap. Let's get that. Where's the easiest way? Ah, there we go. Slice and dice that bit there. And get that off. Ooh, it's a bit hard to get out. Yeah, might need to just cut another piece. And what have we got for ourselves from the Far East? We have got ourselves a little black box. Plain black box. I thought there might have been branding on this or something. It's not. And what have we got ourselves? We have got ourselves a Chinese hand wind watch, I believe. I don't think it's an automatic, actually. I think it is a proper hand wind watch. That's the way they've described it anyway. It seems that the hand just stops there. So we're going to give it a wind. And it is indeed a hand wind watch. You can see there a little red circle there on the second hand. Tiny, tiny little lollipop. It is a Shanghai, what's it say, Fangzhen, I believe. Apologies for my pronunciation if that is incorrect. Just going to move that away. Oh no! If you just look, there's a little bit of dirt on the thing there, I think. On the crystal, or a scratch or something. Could be a bit of dirt under the crystal. That would suck. Yeah, there's something underneath that. I'm just giving it a wipe with my glove. Oh, that's not great now, is it? I was about to say I picked this up because it was very, very, very cheap indeed. I'm going to pop the price up on screen there for you now. There we go. But I still wouldn't expect there to be dirt under the crystal, which is a bit of a pain. It is a very, very small Chinese hand wind watch. It has an acrylic crystal. It has a Chinese hand wind movement. It has a fairly basic case. But it has quite a nice little case back on that one. So Shanghai Shubao Chang. If there is anyone who speaks Chinese and can pronounce that for me, drop them down in the comments so that it can tell me how much I've butchered that. And it's just something a bit different. If you're looking for something that's cheap and cheerful and comes from a formerly communist country, this might be your option because, well, I don't think anyone's getting any Vostoks anytime soon. I can feel that's fully hand wound now. Not sure about the power reserve or even the movement on this one because when I was buying it, because of the price, I didn't really care. I just thought it was something fun, it was a bit of novelty, and again, it was fodder for the channel to review. Now, I do actually quite like it though. I'm just going to chuck it on wrist. I have something that's very, very different on wrist, the Christopher Ward C65 Sealander GMT. So we're going to take that off and we're going to put this on. Couldn't get too much more different. One is a Swiss made €1,000 watch and one is a Chinese made €45 watch, or give or take whatever I put on screen. I'm going to throw it on wrist there. The strap feels pretty awful. It says genuine leather. It is leather, but it's not great. It doesn't really conform to wrist. I'm going to have to bend that around the place a bit because you can see there it's kind of sitting up a little bit. Not the best. But for the price of it, I don't really care. What I do care about though is that little mark. Oh, it's a bit of a shame really now because I really like that dial. I actually think it looks way cooler and way more old-fashioned than it actually is. And I really like that. I'm going to take the strap off. I'm going to swap it for something slightly nicer from my collection. I mean, basically anything from my collection is probably nicer. It's not quite as bad as some of the other really cheap plasticky leathery ones. But it's a bit old-fashioned. I'm not a huge fan of that sort of, what do they call that? Croc grain leather, I think, or I think that's what I call it anyway. Yeah, it's nice. I do like the dial. I really like the dial. I think it's very different, and that it's very much a throwback to a forgotten era of dress watches. It's quite small. It's quite easy to wear. I think you could wear this if you were a man or a woman, or identify as either. In these day and ages. But I think it's a really nice piece. And hopefully you guys have enjoyed taking a look at this one, because I know there's been a few reviewers have got these in already. This one was not a freebie or anything, but I will drop an affiliate link down below if you guys want to pick one up. Guys, I have been your host DK. This has been the Watchstar Watch Views. This has been my Shanghai Handwind watch. I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.